Are you tired of our beautiful planet Earth looking like a dump? What kind of measures would you take to keep our planet clean? According to statisticbrain.com, over 75% of people admit to littering in the past 5 years. I'm sure at one point in time in our lives we have all littered, whether it's in our own yard, at concerts, parties, or even just leaving cigarette butts on the ground. Littering is something most of us do regularly, and we do not even realize it. Over the past few weeks, I have explored and studied this topic thoroughly. After learning so much about littering, I feel compelled to support the cause and stop littering. My purpose today is to persuade you, my audience, that littering is wrong and you should not do it. I'm strongly against littering because it's unsafe for wildlife animals, it is a waste of money, and it makes our earth look bad as a whole. Littering is extremely dangerous and can be fatal for our wildlife and marine animals, as well as our forests. Studies by the UN Environment Program show that more than 1 million seabirds are killed each year by plastic debris, along with 100,000 marine mammals. Used syringes, cigarette butts, and many other kinds of debris that has been mistaken for food has been found in the stomachs of dead seabirds. Trash can attract bacteria and vermin that can be hazardous to our wildlife health as well as our health. It is estimated that about 50% of littering is cigarette butts. These can easily spark a fire that may lead to a devastating forest fire. Littering wastes millions of dollars in the U.S. alone every year. StopLittering.com states that $11 billion annually is used to clean up litter. This is money that could be used to plant new trees and plants, and also to build new windmills. It costs $90 million a year to collect and transfer trash to landfills in Georgia. This trash has an estimated $300 million value if it were to be recycled. Think of how much money we are saving ourselves if we choose to recycle rather than to litter. Millions of our tax dollars are spent by governments to hire people to pick up trash where it should not be. If we all chose to stop littering, there would be no trash to pick up, and we would not have to waste government money on hiring to do a job that we already should be doing ourselves. Littering also makes our earth look filthy. It sends a message that we do not take pride in this beautiful world that God has given us. When littering is present, property value drops. When shopping for a new home, wouldn't you like to choose an area that is nice and clean? Wouldn't you like neighbors who take care of their area? When property looks bad, it makes it unwanted by everyone. Think of it like this. When you go for a job interview, a manager is not going to hire you if you look like you haven't showered in days or that you haven't washed your clothes. It's the same way when somebody goes to buy property. No one will want to live there if it's infested with filth. When someone sees an area that looks badly and is littered with garbage, it makes the people who live there look bad. We should take pride in our property and earth. Instead, we are just ruining this amazing habitat. The purpose of my speech this evening was to persuade you all to discontinue littering. It seems like such a small, simple act, but in all actuality, it can be very devastating. As you can see, littering is horrible for our wildlife and marine life. It's also bad for our environment, and it wastes money. Littering is just wrong overall, and I believe we should all work together to stop this widespread problem. As you can see, I feel very strongly about this issue. I feel as though I am a great candidate to inform you on this matter and persuade you all to help with this issue. Like I said before, we have all at some point in our life have littered. Each year, 250 million tons of trash is generated in the United States, and we have all had a hand in this. So wouldn't you like to save your earth? Wouldn't you like to save the lives of these innocent animals? And most importantly, wouldn't you like to save millions of US dollars each year? Help out with the cause and keep America beautiful.